I started posting daily on YouTube challenge for 30 days and I failed. I want to share with you my lessons, why I failed and why I would do it again. Because yes, I would do it again. Hey there, I'm Anna. I started this channel over 4 months ago, but I actually attempted the post every day on my previous channel. The biggest mistake that I made and why I wasn't able to complete the challenge, I only lasted for 15 days out of 30, was because I did it too early. I was very early in my YouTube game and I was pretty slow with YouTube processes. Even though I had an editor who was helping me, I was editing, he was editing because it was daily. We didn't have smooth communication. We still had a lot of back and forth. I was really early in the YouTube game. I was pretty slow with editing. I was still discovering the part of the process. There are so many elements that go into running YouTube channel that I was still discovering them, and to put that pressure on myself of posting daily was just really too early. I think the main reason why I wasn't able to go past 15 days was because I wasn't batching. Filming more videos than just one is super important if you want to get to this type of frequency. I wasn't able to do that. I was only able to film one video, give it to an editor or edit myself and post it. I was always catching up because I was doing it every day. I didn't have anything in my creative well. I like having videos and content in my creative well for the days when things happen. And I had nothing. I was on a video hamster wheel. And when you post so often, you're really stretched time-wise. If something happens, life gets in the way or equipment fails, that was in my case, that will really interrupt your flow. And that's exactly what happened to me. My graphics card failed. I had to go to the Mac store. I had to deal with the whole exchange, repair, and I had that pressure of posting daily. And I had no laptop for a few hours. When life is lifing, it is very hard to keep up this rigorous consistency if we don't have anything in the creative well. But what I noticed when I was doing the posting daily experiment was exponential growth. Everything was just growing really fast. My channel, my subscribers, my views. I was waking up to more of everything. And I was also getting better. Because of that frequency, the volume was leading to quality. There are debates, quality over quantity, but I think quantity leads to quality. Because when you film so much, when you edit so much, you will definitely get better. But you have to have improvement on your mind. My videos were helping one another. Even if I had a video that wasn't performing that well, I would post the next video the day after, and that would lift that poor performing video. It was a beautiful compounding effect, and I love watching that growth. And I was also able to see very quickly what topics, what videos were resonating with my audience, because I was getting immediate feedback and I was getting a lot of feedback because there were a lot of videos. I didn't complete the challenge. I stopped after 15 days, and it was mainly because of the mental pressure and because I didn't have the right systems. What I noticed, and I'm quite embarrassed to admit that, I became like snappy. When I started like snapping or being like short-tempered, kind of giving people short answers, I was like, oh, no. I don't like myself during this experiment. This has to stop. So as soon as I noticed these short answers, not being patient because I was under so much stress, I was like, no, this is not for me. It has to stop. And I stopped. There are creators who complete the challenge, and I sometimes see the stats and they're not growing. The reason why is probably because they just don't know how to read analytics and they don't improve. Posting daily, this experiment will not guarantee growth if we don't put our energy and effort into optimizing into analytics. You need to know what a CTR is. You need to analyze your thumbnails. If you're making daily videos, but you have thumbnails and titles that don't stop the scroll, not many people will see your daily videos. All the effort can go to waste because of the packaging. If you see channels with hundreds of videos and not much growth, it's probably because they don't analyze their analytics and they don't optimize. They just don't put any effort into improvement. Okay, so as I mentioned, I would do it again. Even though I know how challenging that was, I would do it again because I think that I'm at a different place right now, completely different place. Well, I have systems in place and I know how to batch now. So there are days when I film 3 videos. Back then, I wasn't able to do that. So with that frequency, you kind of have to film at least 2 or 3 videos to be able to post with that frequency. I'm also faster with editing, and I know what to expect. I know that everything would have to be in place, and I would have to have some videos saved for when life is lifing. I want to do it. I don't know when. It's not that I'm going to decide on the 31st, that I'm going to do it on the 1st. I will definitely do some preparations, but I want to do it. If you want to follow along, this challenge may come up on this channel, so do subscribe. Now, would I advise that you do it? I would say it totally depends where you're at on your journey. I would say know what it means. Like, you will have to make space, make some room for YouTube. You can't just decide, you know what, I'm just gonna really suck it up and do it. You have to prepare yourself, and mindset is going to play a key role in that, because you will have to say no to a lot of things. I don't know if there's going to be room for Netflix or mindless scrolling. If you think you can just quit it from one day to the next, I'm going to say it's not that easy. You probably have to train yourself with new habits first. If you want to do it, if you want to up the frequency, if you want to do daily or 5 times a week, not including weekends, make sure you train yourself with habits and think, what does making room for YouTube look like? So why do I want to do it? Well, because I saw the exponential growth, and I think I'm ready to grow at a different pace, and I also want to document it and see if posting with that frequency is going to help growth and at what level. It's going to be very interesting because I've been documenting the growth of this channel every week, now every month. It will be interesting to compare posting 2 to 3 times a week to posting daily, because we're going to be able to see the numbers from the weeks, the months where I am posting 2 to 3 times a week, and then daily. Sometimes I see creators who do complete these challenges, but they don't see the growth they were expecting. And I think it's because often they blame the algorithm. They don't really look into their own analytics. Sometimes they don't know how to do that. If they don't spend time and effort into analyzing where they could improve, posting daily may not even help. Posting daily doesn't guarantee growth on YouTube. We have to do more than that. We have to focus on improving and learning from that experiment. And if their topics are all over the place, that can be hard. It's not that posting daily will reveal your direction of the channel. This is not really how YouTube works, because YouTube is trying hard to find our audience. So when we confuse the algorithm by giving it different topics, it's just going to take longer to find our audience. If the topics are all over the place, the viewers will not be coming back, and that's an important metric for YouTube to push our content further. So let me know, would you consider daily experiment? Would you consider upping the frequency of posting? What do you think would be the most important to get ready? Would it be learn how to batch? Would it be working on your habits, on your mindset, or getting clear about the topic of your channel? Now, I have the latest analytics video right here so that you could see how this channel has been growing with posting 2 to 3 times a week.